What it do? What's up, everybody? What's happening? It's story time. Nah, ain't no damn story time. I just felt like going doing a live instead of dropping the video and waiting for it to upload and shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh give y'all a little recap on what happened on let me get my drink, man, so I can wet my whistle. Give y'all a little recap of what happened with the Willie debacle, right? So Modern King Boxing was happening. So, I went up over there to Reggie's channel yesterday, and I am Ill Will came on there, oh Willie. He said, Modern King Boxing said, I'm at work, but listening. And oh yeah, fuck the LDBC. That's what he said. Yeah, I ain't some of those guys over there, I think they made pretty good content, so I ain't gonna say all that, but we're gonna get into this Willie character. Right. So I moseyed on over there, was listening in. Of course, Mr. Troll Hunter, he calls himself self-proclaimed. Mr. Shelton was already in there, had about like 20 motherfucking comments before the live even started. I was listening to that fuckery from yesterday, bro. Respect. Yeah, it was some fuckery. There was a lot of questions he couldn't answer. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the host, so it's not like I can control some of the stuff that was being said and stuff like that. But, I just wanted to get my point across to old Willie. You know what I'm saying? Because he up over here calling people liars. And he up over here talking about he didn't start nothing. He started it with me. He know he did. And he admitted it on there that he did. But he went on his live stream earlier today and said that he don't start with nobody. I told him, as soon as you call me a motherfucking dick rider, you know what I'm saying? When you don't even come to my Twitter page, you don't comment on my shit out of the blue and call me a dick motherfucking rider, because I don't believe I wasn't even talking to you anyways, but you had to comment and call me a dick rider. So I had to, ask you, who are you talking to? And you said me, and I said, okay. And I never got disrespectful with you or anything. But I would say you cannot be calling people dick riders around here, Willie. Because at the end of the day, you pay dues. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing with you, Willie, was that, when you go around here and antagonizing people, talking about these boxers the way you do, talk about these promoters the way you do, talk about a whole plethora of people, then when the motherfuckers spin the block and knock on your fucking door, you want to play the victim. You want to play the fucking victim. You got people in your chat that believe you, Willie. You know what I'm saying? And with great power comes responsibility. Great responsibility. And what you should do, Willie, is take that responsibility and do what you're supposed to do with it, and not make up shit, not point the finger, and not play little verbal judo games to paint yourself in a better light. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only one. There is probably like more than 100 people out here that know of you, Willie, that know of you to start shit. If you see what I'm saying? So when the young lady came on there, she even knew you start shit. And some people been around the LDBC for years and know what type of person you is. Modern King Boxing said the cause of a lot of turmoil, and I admit why I got separation from the LDBC, because I don't condone talking to kids the way fuck boy mental midget said. Oh, I don't know what did he say. Then he also says, "Hi haters, dead Ronald Finkley Day." One, I know who I am, hiding in the bushes, listening in the chat. What a waste of a person. You know, if they don't want to comment, they want to hide. You know what I'm saying? Um in the thing, you know, God bless them. You know, do if that makes you feel better. Um, do what you want, do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to do, man. But like I was saying, man, I never started it with Willie. He lying, saying that he don't start nothing with nobody. I asked him about the name on his DD-214. He didn't say nothing about it. I asked him about how you get out, how you retire as an E7. The only thing highest award you got was a NAM with a gold star. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I could be lying about the you know, overstepping with the stolen valor thing and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, and stuff like that. But you know, you have to question things that you see. So when you purposely leave out the name, which is the block right above it, when we all know your name is William Nelson, so you know that kind of tells you, like, you know what I'm saying, and that signature line doesn't look like a William and doesn't look like a Nelson. So I don't know what to tell you guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you guys. Y'all could believe him if you want to, you know, but we could give him the benefit of the doubt just for all purpose, you know, just off GP. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Modern King Boxing goes to say Joker's in the bushes. Oh, he says, I don't fuck with Choli's continue, bro. That's right. You shouldn't. And like look, Willie, you said out of your own mouth that people didn't want you to be going back and forth with people. They wanted you to just leave it alone. Right? Right? You said that you was just going to leave it alone as well. But the pressure got so much from a group of guys that don't get no views, don't get no likes, don't get no subs, that are peons, that are irrelevant. You chose to talk about us. See what I'm saying? You chose to respond. And then in your response, you sound very emotional. You're yelling, you're spitting all over the place. And you're basically, what it sounds like is that you're pleading a fucking case. That's what it sounds like. Now, Willie, when I asked you, tell me how I was lying, you told me to pull up receipts. You're the one who said I'm lying, so you're the one supposed to pull up receipts. Right? When I brought up, nobody even brought up for you to even pull up out your DD-214. Nobody was even talking about you. But you chose, Willie, you chose to pull out your DD-214 for some odd reason. And I think the real reason is because you have a hard time freaking hearing. You have a hard time freaking hearing, and you jump the fucking gun. Or somebody whispered in your ear and told you some bad information. But nobody told you to whip out your DD-214. Nobody had in question what RE code you had. Nobody had in question what was your discharge type. Nobody said anything like that. Condition of discharge. Sir Foul Player of Brooklyn says Willie is good for three things: lying, hollering, and begging. Woo. You know, and when you are a type of individual that's doing what Willie's doing, and the only thing he has to talk about is what he got and what other people don't got, to try to make a point to where that he is right. They don't have no subs. They don't have no subscribers. They don't get no views. They ain't shit. They need a haircut. They look like they don't wash. They don't have no money. They're broke. You can say all these things. Oh, and they're gay. You can say all those things, Willie, but at the same time is, what did I say was a lie? You see what I'm saying, Willie? All of this would have never happened if you didn't fix your crusty little hands to get to that cum infested keyboard to get your ass typing on there and call me a D writer. You could have kept that shit pushing. So what I did was I chose to give you the same energy that you give everybody else. Right? Right? When you go around here talking, see, this is the reason why I try my best not to sit up over here. Cause look, I don't whatever Tyson Fury got going on, I don't know. I have him hitting on Twitter. I don't go looking for him. When people write an article, I'll just keep it pushing. Every now and again, I write, yeah, woo, woo, woo. But it's not as often as this dude. I don't go around trolling these boxers. I don't go around trolling other people with YouTube accounts. I give people my piece and that's it. I don't do that constant shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people out there, they would think it's that way. That's just because at the end of the day, they don't want nobody fucking with their brand. Just like you, Willie. You don't want nobody fucking with your brand. You don't want nobody fucking with your subscriber counts. You don't want nobody fucking with your viewer counts. You don't want nobody putting no salt in your fucking game, but you could put salt in everybody else's game. Ain't that some shit? Really? Ain't that something? Ain't that something, Willie? You could throw salt in everybody's game down the back of your elbow like you was Salt Bae. But can't nobody take your hand and mush that salt back in your face. Look, Willie, you out here saying that you never started shit. You out here saying that it's always somebody else. When there's a good solid 100 people around here, Willie, I guarantee you there's a good solid 100 people around here inside the WBC and WBC that know, Willie, that you've been starting shit for a minute. Straight out the motherfucking gate, Willie. Come on. Willie, you did not have to respond to none of these videos. You didn't. All you have to do is keep pushing, doing what you're doing. Now you're sounding like you got some type of stress on your shoulders. Like you had to come out and make a video to get the weight off you. I don't know what it is, but when you doing all that yelling and stuff, it sounds like you crying. Sounds like you pleading a fucking case. Modern King Boxing said them niggas is toxic. He also goes to say, I wish I would roll around talking crap to Spence, all because don't like his character. That top ranked Toby crap was foul as hell. That's why everyone is accountable for every day. Exactly. I made some things and stuff about Crawford and stuff like that and other boxers and stuff. But at the end of the day, if they was to return fire and shit like that, it'd be my fault. It'd be totally my fault. And the only thing I can say is, you know, I'm a fan. You should be happy that somebody's talking about you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, we're supposed to be walking around like these boxers, these promoters, and these people that we talking about don't got feelings too. Oh, come on, internet. Come on, internet. You know what I'm saying? Is that how we're supposed to do it? Like nobody got feelings. Nobody's supposed to respond. Nobody's supposed to do this. Nobody's supposed to do that. Everybody got to do what Willie says. And how he and everything got to align with how Willie feel. See what I'm saying? Did I make a video or countless videos about I am ill will or I am trill, whatever it is, Will? No, I didn't. Did I kind of go out of my way a little bit? Yes. Is it kind of childish, unmanly a little bit? Yes. But at the end of the day, I'm just giving this dude the same smoke that he give everybody else. The same type of energy. Sir Foul Player of Brooklyn says Willie always been scandalous. YouTube brings the worst out of Willie. Yeah, he got a little power. It went to his head, and now we see the results. You see what I'm saying? When a man child is left unchecked, you see what I'm saying? On social media, these are the motherfucking results. See what I'm saying? This is what happens. You know? Modern King Boxer says that's crazy. Listening to a ninja thinking he belongs to an organization is boxing talk. See, it is boxing talk, right? Now, when you're talking about boxing talk, right? When you're talking about, look, I just put it like this. When you're talking about somebody that has something bad to say about you on social media, right? There ain't really no reason to get there. There's zero reason for you to get upset. There's zero reason for you to get upset. There's zero. Because what does it really mean? Nothing. Pretty much nothing. It's not going to affect your life. But individuals allow their mental happiness, their mental well-being to be affected by words of another man on social media. See what I'm saying? I can see like if somebody was trying to uplift you, teach you how to be a better human being, get a job, move up in your job, go to school, work on your mental health, stuff like that. That's totally different than what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you allowing negativity to enter into your temple and get mentally fucking destroyed. See what I'm saying? You allowed it. And I know you was. You said we fell into your trap. Ha ha ha. See, again, verbal judo. Again, you're giving out that verbal judo. Nobody fell into nobody's trap. You couldn't resist the urge to open your mouth and not respond. See what I'm saying? You couldn't resist the urge to not respond because you had to get that weight off your shoulders. And why did you have weight on your shoulders? Because you felt that somebody was picking on you. You felt that somebody was personally attacking you. You felt that you had to come out here and respond to a bunch of people by your own admission that are peons, no subs, all that jazz, broke, all that jazz, punk booty hoes, all that jazz. But you felt the need to respond to us. See what I'm saying? You could have just kept it pushing, Willie. You could have just kept it. You could have just kept it motherfucking pushing. You know what? That's what you should do, Willie. Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens. What's happening, partner? That's what you should do, Willie. You should just keep it fucking pushing. Go about your motherfucking business and leave people the fuck alone. When you out there calling people Budrick and all that stuff, blah, 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 whoop, 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 would you say that to Bud's face? Or would you ask for an autograph? You see what I'm saying? When I brought up the whole fact that you said y'all wouldn't say it to black fight fans' face, right? And then I rebutted, we talking about your face. Why didn't you say y'all wouldn't say it to my face? Me, William Nelson. Why didn't you say that? You had to go and talk about another man because you saw him at that thing and you was admiring his muscles. Licking your lips. Is that what you was doing? Because I don't have no problem saying what I say about anybody to their face. I don't understand why people really think that It's so scary to get into a fight and lose. Y'all so scary to get into a fight and lose. I'm not. I don't see this is that new generational problem thing. When you have a problem with somebody back in the days, you shot them from the motherfucking shoulders. You squabbled. Big, tall, whatever. If you had a problem, you couldn't talk it out, that's what you did. These new age dudes, they have to walk around with a gun 24 motherfucking 7, because if somebody put hands on them, they are going to be definitely scared that they're going to get an ass whooping. But everybody want to be tough, but don't nobody want to get punched in the mouth. They want to do the swinging, but they don't want to get punched in the mouth. They don't want to get their nose broke. They don't want to get their ribs broke. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to have to be sore chewing on a steak for a couple days. They don't want to have to deal with that. They don't want to get because they scared. They scared. That's why some people play football and some people play basketball. Sir Foul Player of Brooklyn says, Mike, you're just hating because you don't have an internet ban of brothers like Willie does. You know what? If I did have it like that, I would make it my business. I would literally make it my business to literally uplift everybody, you know, not even just around me, all the way around. I would make it my business to get people to these events. I would make it my business to where we will actually actively look up people that's coming up. I would make it my business not to just make Crawford and Spence the centerpiece of my conversations all the fucking time. That's what I would motherfucking do. If I had the time and the effort that a lot of these cats had on social media and stuff like that, that's what I would do. And that's the reason why I like listening to G5 TV up over there with Shane. You know what I'm saying? Because they're always constantly bringing up a new fighter. You know what I'm saying? They're always constantly talking about fights that a lot of people aren't talking about. They know of a lot of fighters that a lot of people don't talk about, and they can say, oh, yeah, this dude, blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. So you can actually get a good gist on who's going to win and stuff like that. I can't get that from a lot of these, from Willie. Can't get that from Willie. Can't get that from Willie's channel. Modern King Boxing said, BOK Prime building legendary Kings, December 10, Terrence Crawford versus David Avanesian. You know what? This is my whole thing with that BOK Prime, right? People do have a legitimate reason to be mad at them because they the ones who came around and I don't think they got in the way of the fight, but they came at the wrong motherfucking time. You see what I'm saying? Because I think that dude he would have fought him. I think he would have fought somebody other than Spence at the end of this year anyways. They just came at the wrong motherfucking time. So they have to take it. They literally will have to take it how it's given to them, because this was the first time that Spence and Crawford really, I can say really went into negotiations. You know what I'm saying? And actually had a chance of actually making this fight this year. You know what I'm saying? But BOK Prime is going to have to start doing better. BOK Prime is going to have to start doing better with their advertisement. BOK Prime is going to have to start doing better with the ironing board. They're going to have to start doing better with a lot of things. I think they could start getting some fights. There's some other people out there like the real Rick Ross, who is trying to sign up fighters and stuff like that and get it popping. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I think really it's just about. I think it should be more about us fight fans showing more love to these guys in the early 20s. You know what I'm saying? Or these guys that's really wanting to fight each other instead of the people that keep. And I said a long time ago on Smoke City Mapcast years ago, and people got on my ass. And one dude even talked about my wife's cooking. I said, look, I think they both ducking. Because both sides, both teams Both teams. I mean, hold some has to be able to hold some of the burden on why the fight didn't happen. It can't just be all Crawford. It can't just be all Spence. You know what I'm saying? So he said Black Snow. Oh shit. Minor King Boxing said BOK Prime TV app and also on demand at Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens is go time, champ. I'm real interested to see how everything's gonna play out for that fight. The aesthetics and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna be on the zone scale or nothing like that. But I'm still interested to see how it's all gonna come out and shit. You know what I'm saying? He also goes and says best friends are built from beating breaks off of ninjas. Yeah, off of each other sometimes too. Off of each other. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of friends we both and shit. We was butting heads like every now and again for a minute. We'll fight one day, people break us up. We friends the next day. We back, you know what I'm saying? It's just the nature of the beast when you're growing up. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't scared, he ain't scared, we ain't backing down, he ain't backing down, and everybody knew. It's like, oh, here these niggas go again. You know what I'm saying? We just them two, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, we had no problem with fighting. It's like, let's go outside. Come on. You know, so we had no problem fighting, and we knew somebody was gonna go home looking stupid, win or lose. Modern King Boxing said, if not friends, at least a resolution. Yeah. I mean, like my resolution with Willie, my resolution with that dude, man, is just keep the negativity out your mouth when it comes to me. You know what I'm saying? And we be cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with you talking about me when it comes to you critiquing anything I say on social media. But when you come with the name calling and all that stuff, tooting your booty in the air and shit like that, nah, man. I can't get down like that. So you got to do something, Willie. You got to do something. Find another motherfucking play toy. You already sound like you was cracking mentally on your live stream. You always do when you always do though. You always sound like you one step from suicide watch, boy. So my advice to you, Willie, is to really work on your mental health. You know what I'm saying? Leave motherfuckers alone. So motherfuckers because you know you ain't gonna be able to not talk about it, right? You ain't gonna be able to do that. So and you come off to be seen, you come off like you mentally weak, right? So the best bet is to leave motherfuckers alone. I'm not the one who said it. What was the young lady's name? QQ. She came on and said it. I didn't just hear this from L Foul Player. I didn't just hear this from Reggie. I didn't just hear this from Real Rap. I didn't just hear this from Modern King Boxing. I didn't just hear this from Reggie. I didn't just hear this from these guys that you a shit starter. This is not something we just made up. This ain't. This ain't. That's the reason why I asked you. Why would you be talking about Reggie behind closed doors with a group of motherfuckers, right? A group of men's, right? Because you want to say, oh, he just want to be liked by men's. But that whole shit you talk about me with it, but men's and shit. Come on, bro. You, the one, was sitting up over there talking about Reggie, laughing, hooting, and hollering. But when I asked you, would you do that would you do that to Black Fight Fan? You said no. You see what I'm saying? So there's a level of respect. See what I'm saying? That you had for Black Fight Fan that you didn't have for Reggie. Right? There's either a level of respect or you scared of the repercussions. You see what I'm saying? It's either one of the two. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna be talking about no laughing and shit like that around a group of people about somebody respect you. You're gonna do it to their faces because let them know this is a joke, right? You're not gonna be caught with your pants down talking about Black Fight Fan or 78, is you? You said no. So why would you do anybody else like that? You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, Willie? Nothing that I say about you, Willie, nothing I say about anyone on social media, I can't say to their motherfucking face. Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens says, salute my brother. Oh, he said it to me. What's happening? Playboy? Modern King Boxer said, the thing I noticed about them is all fun when the rabbit got the gun. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, but I play like this. Some folks take it too seriously. Yeah, like I said, it's social media, and Willie fell for it. Willie fell for it, and you're gonna keep falling for it because he's an emotional dude. When I say he's an emotional dude, he's an emotional dude in a bad way. You know, he's an emotional dude in a bad way. He's a dude that has to be liked, that has to be accepted. He has to feel accepted. He has to feel wanted. He has to be that. But at the same time is all that has to be, he's starting shit. You got what you want. You got the acceptance. You got the likes. You got the subs, right? But there's one thing you can't do, Willie, and that's keep motherfuckers' name out your motherfucking mouth. That's one thing you can't do. You just can't do it. Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens says, salute my brother, Modern Kings Boxing. I'm on the anti-BLK Prime. Yeah, I see you, Reggie. But see, Reggie, we ain't got no problem. We ain't got no problem. But if I was to go over there and be like, man, fuck PBC and this and the third, you bitch ass nigga. You were cool. You were cool. How dare you go talk about a black man that ain't did nothing good for black people? How you gonna do that? Very successful black man that I ain't never met. I only seen them in pictures. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna, man, it's gonna be like that every single motherfucking time. But on that note, man, yo, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna go down to the bar, give me a couple of drinks and some wings. And on that note, shout outs to everybody in the whole entire boxing world, and everybody stays sucker free except for that bitch ass motherfucker Willie.